Yo, before we get started, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Come back, holler at me. We finna get on these black coaches of college football, man. AKA the American coaches of college football, AKA the indigenous American coaches of college football. Goddamn, we changing the identity up, but we going right now. What you most common with is black men. And shout out to Penn State, Maryland, NIU got the W. Colorado State fell short to a feisty Texas team. We'll give them that one. But the black coaches showed out this week, man. We went 12-5 as far as overall record of all the teams that are coached by black men. Marshall got the W. Temple took a L. They'll bounce back, next week. Virginia got the W. Notre Dame got a big W. I mean, it went down, man. Shout out to all the black coaches of college football, man. Every single last one of y'all, man. Shout out to Coach McGee out there at Georgia State. Y'all had a tough game against Georgia Tech, man. You played a pretty decent game in that first half, but Georgia Tech just the depth and who they got, the weapons they got, just kind of the best team won. But at the end of the day, man, Georgia State y'all showed up. Shout out to the whole Georgia State squad, Coach McGee. Keep y'all head up. This is his first year, so we can keep an eye on him, see how it work out there for him. Colorado got the W barely. Western Michigan took a L. Purdue got the W. Good win for them. Kent State took a L. Big L. But like I said, we're going to Kenny Burns still trying to get that program together out there. We're going to send him love. Shout him out. Shout out to Kent State, man. Y'all keep holding it down. Y'all can get it together. Now, one of the teams I'm looking out for this year is Coach Brown and these Syracuse Orangemen, man. They got the dub this week. It was a tough little feisty game against Ohio, though. You would expect Syracuse to come out and dominate, but it's a new team, new coach, new everything. They trying to get it together, but they look good. The only thing I got against them is their defense. They gotta get their defense together. But shout out to Syracuse, man. They got the dub. Middle Tennessee State got the dub. Michigan got the dub, and UCLA got the dub. Coach Foster, his first season. Coach Moore, his first official season as Michigan head coach, he got the dub. Defending champions. We gotta get Coach Moore a lot more love, man. Shout out to Coach Foster out there. UCLA got that dub. Like I said, overall record for black coaches in college football after week 1 is 12-5. I'm talking about rocking shit, success. I love it. I'm loving it, man. Shout out to them Auburn Tigers, man. Put up 73 against A&M, man. Shout out to the Georgia Bulldogs. I mean, right now, Georgia look like the team to beat. I don't see nobody beating Georgia right now other than, your Alabamas. Miami look damn good. Texas look damn good. I mean, shit, we're going to see what's going on this year. But right now, I want to get on Colorado and how South Dakota State played Oklahoma State this past Saturday. And Oklahoma State, who's ranked 17th, but Oklahoma State handled South Dakota State. And the reason I'm bringing this up, the reason I want y'all to pay attention is because, like I just showed y'all, South Dakota State won the FCS championship. They are the champions of the SCS. And this is the way Oklahoma State handled them. Now, if Oklahoma State can handle them, the champions, and Colorado had trouble with North Dakota State, what do y'all think gonna happen when Oklahoma State play against Colorado? What do y'all think gonna happen when Colorado face Nebraska or face any other team that's solid, especially overall on the ground, over just an overall offense? I mean, this is no shade at Colorado at all. What I want people to understand is I support Colorado. I'm heavily pissed off because I see what the fuck is going on. I don't like none of the shit is really going on at Colorado. I wanted Coach Prime to get up there and build a dynasty and become the new face of college football. I wanted Colorado to come out rocking shit. But what he did was he made it sound like that's what they was going to do. But now you sit back and watch, it's like, nah, but they look like the same team as last year, man. Colorado look like the same team as last year. And I'm gonna put this on record right now. I know I already made a video about them a couple months ago, even last year, talking about the rec, and it's that and third, but to all my black coaches out there, I wish y'all nothing but the best. I want to see y'all on top. But the foolishness that Coach Prime got going on in Colorado, we can't have shit like that, man. You can't get out there and just want to promote your son and Travis. That's what this whole campaign is about. He don't care about that team. If you play running back for Colorado, I feel sorry for you, dog. Because y'all do not have a run game at all. Y'all ain't had one, and it don't look like y'all gonna have one. But for what I'm saying is, after we seen Colorado have trouble with North Dakota State, y'all gotta remember they was losing at halftime. Damn near lost that game if it wasn't for Travis Hunter. You lose if you ain't got Travis Hunter out there, you lose that game against North Dakota State with Shadur and with Jimmy Horn. You lose that game. So Travis is their number one key, and if you take Travis out, you lose. Like I said, if they really can't handle North Dakota State, they're not gonna be able to do nothing with Oklahoma State, Arizona State, Nebraska. They might beat Colorado State because Colorado State is not as high powered of an offense, so they might beat Colorado State. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I see 1-11. I'm sorry, I don't care. You can call me whatever you want to call me. I see Colorado going 1-11, straight up. I don't see nothing different, nothing that has changed from last year. And I think that he done put this sorry ass running back up there, Charlie, cause he know he ain't gonna use the running backs. Now I done heard him all offseason talking about how they got the best. He look in the running back room. They got one of the best running back rooms in the country. He said that shit last year, and guess what happened? They didn't run shit. In a lot of them games, they could have won if they had a run game, just like this season. They would have beat the brakes off North Dakota State if they would have had more time of possession, if they'd have ran the clock, if they'd have controlled the game more. But they don't control the game because Shadur's going to go in there and pass. So once he passed the ball 3, 4, 5 times and they score, you ain't had the ball but 3 minutes. Now they got all day to just work on your ass. So you're not, Coach Prime, you're not going to be able to do that against these seasoned teams that are stacked with a tradition of winning and the fan base and the coaching. Like, you have to, I understand you just getting started. It's your second season. I understand all that. But you have to use your weapons, man. You got to use your whole team. You can't just put the whole thing on Shadur. That's all you're doing. You have to use the weapons. But anyway, man, shout out to Colorado, man. They got the dub, but at the same time, it's going to be a long season, baby. It's going to be a long-ass season. And Coach Prime know it. You can tell in his demeanor, the way he talk at the press conferences now, he's not as excited as he was last year. He know this is it. He know this is it. For all the Prime puppet panty droppers out there, all you Prime groupies, because a lot of y'all groupies out there. Y'all not content creators. Y'all are Prime groupies. He's not going to be there long, y'all. You can see it in his face. He's already told y'all this is it. So, man, just keep your eye on Colorado. But right now, the team that I want y'all to keep an eye on is the Miami Hurricanes. Miami Hurricanes. I said this over the summer to people I've been talking to and, chit-chatting. Miami is the team to watch this year. Cam Ward. That front five. He got the best offensive line, I think, in the ACC. Probably one of the best in the nation, if not the best. And I remember watching Cam Ward and one of the other quarterback, Virginia Tech quarterback on Shadur's podcast, and Cam Ward was basically saying that Miami is a top 5 team, top 10, top 5 team. And now after week 1, I agree with him. I believe him. Now in that same podcast, Shadur said the top 2 teams to beat this season was Colorado and Georgia. That's out of Shadur. Now I don't blame him for feeling like that. But this is the foolishness I'm talking about. Like, Shadur has it in his mind that everything they doing is right. It's the best. You know what I'm saying? Colorado the best, hands down, everything. And if you don't like it, if you got something to say against it, you're a hater. Because that's what I've been labeled as, a hater and all that. Like I said, I talk shit about Auburn and all the other schools. Nobody calls me a hater. They just know I'm talking sports. We just talking sports. I ain't saying nothing personal about Shadur and them. Just talking straight football. So, I'm speaking in between the lines. Colorado not fucking with Miami. Miami will beat the fuck out of Colorado. Straight up. Miami is a top 5 team, top 10 team. The teams I got right now, like I said, Miami is the number 1 team to watch out for this season. But far as Ohio State, Alabama, Texas, Miami, and Georgia, this playoff gonna be rocking, man. It's gonna be a crazy ass playoff. Ole Miss look good, Tennessee look good, man. I'm SEC to the heart, but hey, you gotta call a spade, man. Ohio State look good. Michigan, Coach Moore, this is his first year. They look a little shaky. Look a little like I don't think he's got that offense as fluent as he wanted yet. I don't think he has all the pieces in place yet. They can still waiting to see if a couple guys gonna step up or not. What he need to move around, what type of puzzle pieces he need to move around to make this thing fit. But it seems like Michigan ain't got there yet. But we're gonna keep an eye on them too. And another team I want y'all to keep an eye on, straight up, keep an eye on these boys. Syracuse. Keep your eye on Syracuse. Now they, like I said, Coach Fran Brown's his first year, just getting that going. They got to get that defense together. But the conference they playing in, it should be smooth. They shouldn't have too much, too many crazy games like that, But the way that offense move around, the confidence that they have right now, I see them having a good season. I see them making a bowl game, straight up. So y'all want to watch out for Miami, definitely. Watch out for Syracuse. Florida State, that's why I had to drop this video today, because I had to wait and see what Florida State was going to do yesterday. Y'all done. Florida State, stick a fork in them. Florida State is done, man. What happened, man? Y'all fell off overnight. How do you fall off that fast? You take a big loss to Georgia Tech. Then, we give you that one because it's Georgia Tech. Georgia, fly by night. They might be good, might not. But then you turn around to Boston College. Boston College ain't never been good. In my lifetime, I think I remember one or two times they might have had a couple quarterbacks come through there. A couple receivers or something. But Boston College has never been known for football. They pretty much known for baseball and basketball and, volleyball and shit like that. They not known for football, really. Football they got a nice little fan base. It's nice, but if you see Boston College on the schedule, you're not going to be shaking. If you're a top-tier team, like if you're like a Georgia, Alabama or something, like Florida State's supposed to be, if you're a top playoff team, you see Boston College on the schedule, you're not going to be worried about this shit. But y'all done went into Boston College and got y'all ass whooped. You didn't lose by a field goal. You didn't lose by one. Y'all got beat, 38 to 28 to 15, something like, come on now. Come on now. Y'all look terrible. And I'm pretty sure that Florida State is out of the playoff for good. They done. So we can cancel them out. But right now, like I said, you had to go look up at the top 5. I think Georgia's at the top right now with Ohio State, Texas, Alabama. Those are your top teams. Texas, I think Texas number 4. Yeah, Texas number 4. Ohio State 2. Georgia 1. Who 3? Shit, I can't remember. But y'all keep an eye on it because it's gonna change all year. Y'all know how to go. The only teams that I see as not gonna change really is Georgia, Ohio State, and we gotta see how that go because they was losing to Akron in the first quarter or something like that, I think. But they ended up getting it going and it was over with. But we gotta watch Ohio State. They always iffy. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, them top teams, the Miami, Texas, Georgia, Alabama, and like I said, the only reason I'm not putting Auburn in this conversation, I know I might sound SEC biased, and I know y'all might, man, you just talking about, but the only reason I don't put Auburn in here is because quarterback. We got all the weapons on offense, all the weapons on defense that we need, because a quarterback is only as good as his weapons. So maybe Thorne got enough weapons to overshadow his flaws, his accuracy, his decision making, stuff like that. So if we can have enough weapons to get us to the playoff, we'll be all right. If we make the playoff, I'll be satisfied with that. I don't care about them going undefeated. I don't care about no national championship because I don't feel that Peyton Thorne is a national championship quarterback. Straight up. Quinn Ewers is a national championship quarterback. Carson Beck, national championship quarterback. Even Shedeur is a national championship quarterback. He just don't, it's Colorado. If you put Shedeur and Travis Hunter on Georgia right now, or at Texas right now, or at Miami right now, if you give Shedeur the line that Cam Ward got, you give him the team and the weapons he got, bro, they number 1 in the nation right now. You put Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter on the Georgia Bulldog or the Ohio State Buckeyes, they number 1 in the nation right now. But just because they at Colorado and it's not a traditionally good football school like that. Yeah, they got a championship and all that, but don't nobody look at Colorado as no powerhouse. They gotta build that system from scratch, pretty much. The tradition and everything, the winning prestige, all of it. They gotta start that from scratch. And y'all have to understand, this is Shadur's last season. This is Travis Hunter's last season. Shallow, last season. Y'all think Prime gonna sit up in there when they gone? Come on, man. So at the end of the day, man, we gotta understand the top teams are the top teams for a reason. I'm really tired of looking around on YouTube and seeing all you prime panty droppers still talking about Colorado going undefeated, Colorado gonna make a bowl game. They might, but at the same time, y'all have to understand, y'all are the only fan base that do this. Texas don't do this. Miami don't do this. Ohio State, I don't see no Indiana fans. I don't even see no Nebraska fans talking crazy like, oh, we gonna do it this year. You don't see fans talking about that. The only fans talking about they gonna do it this year is the Texas fans and the Georgia fans, cause they outright got they can do it. They got that respect to do it. Alabama not even talking about a national championship. Alabama talking about how is this season going to go without Nick Saban. Straight up, they know it's gonna be shaky. Michigan ain't talking about repeat. Michigan talking about how is this season gonna go, Coach Moore. You turn to Colorado, or y'all talking about bowl games and championships, and y'all going undefeated. I just sit back and listen to some of y'all. The dude I smoke hip hop. He getting cornier and cornier with he's the biggest prime puppet now. But the rest of you know, some of y'all done kind of slowed down because like I told y'all before, what the work and the publicity y'all giving them is okay, but it's hurting the team. You hyping them up too much. Even Bucky said it. When you start hyping them up and y'all doing this, y'all hype them up. Oh, they're gonna do this. So to the fan base, the people from the outside looking in, they listening to y'all. So they taking that in. Okay, Colorado. So then when Colorado lose, it's like, oh. But now if you ain't hyping them up, a L won't look so bad. If I sit here and tell you like right now, look, I don't see Colorado winning but 2 or 3 games this season, you won't be surprised when it happens. But if I sit here and tell you, oh yeah, Colorado going undefeated. Yeah, Nebraska going undefeated. Yeah, Miami gonna go undefeated this year. And then it don't happen, you look like a damn fool. Nobody's gonna take you serious. But if you keep it 100, keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? That's what people want. People want to hear a buck. People don't want to hear that bullshit. Straight up. So coming from here, this ain't no shade, none of that shit. Miami is the team to watch out for. Straight up in college football this year. Miami is the wild card this year. They ranked, I think, 15th, 16th now. They done went up a little bit. But in my eyes, they are a top 5 team. It's really looking like it's going to be Alabama, Georgia, Miami, Texas in that Final Four. Straight up. I don't see no other teams. USC look damn good, though. Let me throw that out there. USC look damn good. But when it come down to this Final Four, I think it's going to come down to the nitty gritty. We got to watch see what Ohio State going to do. Ohio State ranked second. They might come into play. But like I said, Georgia just look unstoppable, man. Georgia look damn good. Ole Miss look good. But the reason I say Georgia look damn good because they played against Clemson. They played against a top 15 team to start the season off. A lot of schools didn't do that. Hardly no schools do that. Alabama started off with an okay game. Western Kentucky, it's okay. But Clemson, who is kind of falling off. They're not the Clemson of the old. They're not the Clemson we know 5-6 years ago, of course. But right now, they are top 15 team. Well, when they play Georgia. So Georgia, who's ranked top, the top ranked team, they start their season off playing a ranked team, which pretty much is a playoff game. And you see the way Georgia handled that game. Handsomely. Especially in that second half. You just knew what the fuck was going on. Steamroll. So shout out to Georgia, man. Georgia definitely like the team to beat this year. Shout out to Kirby Smart. Shout out to Alabama, man. Shout out to new coach out there. Damn, my name on the tip of my tongue. Shout out to Coach Freeze out there at Auburn, man. Y'all showed the fuck out against Alabama. Even though it's Alabama A&M, y'all still showed the fuck out. Y'all had 50 points at halftime. That let me know y'all have a high-powered offense. A diesel-fueled offense. So there's no way that y'all cannot compete and put up points against the SEC this year. We don't want to look up and y'all play Tennessee or somebody and y'all lose by 20. We don't want to look up and see y'all play against New Mexico State or somebody and lose by 15, 20 points. We don't want to see that shit no more, Freeze. Mr. Freeze. If you do, we're going to have to unthaw your ass. Straight up. But shout out to Auburn, man. I'm really looking forward to this season. We look good. I see a bowl game, definitely. But I'm really looking forward to see if we're going to make that playoff. But man, hey, gotta give another big shout out to Cam Ward out there in Miami, man. Hold your head up, dog. You one of them guys that I really wish Coach Freeze would have went and got. I wish you'd have came to Auburn. Bruh, just imagine if Cam Ward was at Auburn. Woo-wee! Boy, Auburn. If Cam Ward is at Auburn right now, top 5 team. Top 5 team. Auburn got about the same type of weapons as Miami got. Same shit. It's, you know what I'm saying? The only thing I think Miami got them on is that front 5. Miami's front line is ferocious. Straight up. So man, it's been a great college football weekend. We're looking forward to all these games upcoming, man. I'm really ready to see what Auburn finna do for the rest of the year. I'm ready to watch Miami play again. I gotta check the schedule, see who play who. You know, I'm ready to watch this Colorado-Nebraska game. Even though I wholeheartedly feel that Nebraska's gonna win. I think Nebraska's gonna win this game by 3 points or more. They're gonna take this win, and I think they're gonna take this win late in the game, fourth quarter-ish. It's gonna be some mistakes made, and you know they're gonna end up coming out with the dub. But like I said, Colorado might end up beating Colorado State. Arizona State, maybe, it's a couple of schools down the line. Baylor ain't all that. It's a couple of schools down the line, but still, when you have a hard time with North Dakota State, FCS school like that, it don't show too much promise in Division I FBS conference playoff play. That don't show too much promise. So shout out to all the college football teams out there, though. Every single one of y'all. All 200 and whatever, from Division 1 to Division 1 AA, Division 2. Shout out to West Georgia. I got to give a shout out to Cuz out there, Jet Lee. 7 tackles, fumble recovery, forced fumble, defensive player of the week, special teams player of the week. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. Shout out to West Georgia out there. Got the dub over Sanford. Congratulations to them in joining Division 1. They in Division 1 AA now, so they are on the big stage now. Catch them on ESPN+. They play against Abilene Christian coming up this Saturday. And Abilene Christian just went into overtime with Texas Tech. So Abilene is a team to watch. That's a Division 1 AA school. So go look out for these guys, man. No matter where you at, Division 1, FBS, FCS, no matter where you playing at, these scouts are watching. The world is watching. Get out there and shine, dog. Do y'all thing, man. P.S.A, man. I'm out of here, man.